spring 2014, the spring 2014 semester, I received an academic achievement scholarship from SOEST at the University of Hawaii at Mānoa, and SOEST stands for School of Ocean and Earth Sciences and Technology. And I was in the Geology and Geophysics major program in the Department of Geology and Geophysics within the School of Ocean and Earth Sciences and Technology at the University of Hawaii at Mānoa. It's kind of like there's like a department and then a division, and the School of Ocean and Earth Sciences and Technology is like a division. So they had us, the Geology and Geophysics, but they also had other, if I'm recalling correctly, well, they had other majors, but it was like a little, like there's the department level, and then kind of one step up can be a division or a school, kind of like it's a group of departments, is a way of thinking of it. So structurally, I'm trying to provide some context and for understanding this award. And so for undergraduate, I paid for, I started off at the University of Washington, and then after 4 terms there, studied abroad in South Africa. So I started in the autumn of 2010, and then in January 2012 left for South Africa. In June 2006 returned from South Africa. During that time I was accepted to the University of Hawaii at Mānoa and University of Hawaii at Hilo, and chose the University of Hawaii at Mānoa. And then I started in August 2012, and I declared my major before I ever even took a geology and geophysics class. I switched, or not declared, I switched majors. There was actual something happened. I did have to do something there. And so I don't think, okay, there was additional stuff there. And then in 2013, spring 2013, which comes before winter 2000 or fall 2000 or autumn 2013 semester, University of Hawaii at Mānoa was on semester system. I took my first class in the Geology and Geophysics program, and I actually took summer classes every year I attended the University of Hawaii at Mānoa to finish on time, or in a timely manner, perhaps is a better way of phrasing it. And in the summer/autumn of 2013, I found out about a scholarship I could apply for. It was based on academic achievement, and in addition to academic achievement, one had to write an essay. So it's not just grades, it's who are you as a person, why does your major matter to you, that kind of thing, and providing a kind of like a why are you here and why should we give you money to cover your tuition and fees or whatever. I think it was tuition and fees, but I think it was tuition. And it was a fraction of the tuition, but I applied and I got it, and I wrote my recipe. I wrote my essay. It was a recipe of sorts on mineralogy. And that was kind of the thing I really took to, and it covered part of my tuition in spring 2014. I received this award twice. This first time it was for 1 semester, and then the next time I received it, it actually was for an academic year, the 2014-2015 year. But this video is about the spring 2014 one, so it was the first one that I received of this type, and it helped cover tuition, and I was very honored to get it, and I was very happy, and it was a huge relief. The University of Washington ended up being a little bit more expensive than the University of Hawaii at Mānoa, because I got a scholarship for being in good academic standing and being from as part of a Western undergraduate exchange program. Is kind of like some people from Hawaii go to the western part of the United States for college, and some people from the western part of the United States of America go to the University of Hawaii for college. And so they kind of had we got 1.5 times in-state tuition instead of out-of-state tuition, so long as we maintained good academic standing and stuff. So it was a scholarship program of sorts, and like reduced tuition fees. And the in-state fees were less than here in Washington State. So it ended up being at least comparable. I worked as a resident assistant, which covered my food and housing, or meal plan and housing, and then I got a little bit of a salary that helped cover my fees. I also worked on campus later, doing research or helping out with research, and as a grader in the physics and astronomy department. And then, let's see, I got my grandma Connie helped out for, I think, the first 4 years I was an undergraduate. She gave me $6,000 to help towards tuition, and then my parents helped out with the remainder. But it ended up, once I went to Hawaii and I got these scholarships, it was really good for my family. So I did pay, and I did work multiple jobs, and I did apply for scholarships and get scholarships and stuff like that to pay for and I took out student loans. So I maxed out my student loans each year, and that was the biggest, because I think that was about $7,500. So it was like, okay, it was me and my jobs in scholarships, and then my student loans, that was a chunk, and then my grandma Connie, and then whatever was left with my parents. But it ended up being with 2/3 to 3/4 of my, including the student loans, the cost of university myself, at least once I got to Hawaii. And so it was pretty good. And do I have anything else to say about that? Oh, my parents would not co-sign on student loans, so I couldn't just take out student loans and cover everything. Which I appreciate, because there are some people that have hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loans at the end of their undergraduate, or over $100,000, 6-figure, and mine, even with interest, since I've graduated in 2015, my student loans are still less than $50,000. I think they're less than $45,000, which is a lot to a lot of people, but it's also, for me, I think that's pretty good. So I did work to at least help, and I got a lot of it paid off at the time, and the scholarship that I'm talking about helped. But I did receive help from my family as well. So that's a little bit about that award/honor.